Hey everyone, how's it going? Just making a quick UI video for a free-to-use, already made UI for anyone that's interested in the old EllesmereUI weak aura layout. This is going to be my profile, again, free to use. You just have to download the link in my Discord, the profile link, and it has other recommended add-ons as well. But it's basically just going to show you how to use everything in it and where everything is. So first and foremost, to open EUI, you just slash EUI. Unlock mode will allow you to move everything around. So I have everything set up the way I like it. You can adjust it based off that. Raid frames, it's built to line up with the chat box on 20 man for mythic rating. 25 and 30 man will, but it shrinks the width of the actual frames. So if you want to adjust that, you just click this icon, go to element options and frames, and you can adjust the sizes right here. Anything past 30 man is going to extend out just a little bit, but it shouldn't touch this. The player and target frames are static, so they no longer, with my UI, they no longer move with the primary bar row. If you want to adjust the layout of the cooldown manager, you just go to core add-ons, cooldown manager, and CDM bars right here. And then you will have this drop down. So cooldowns is your primary row, utility is your secondary row, buffs is obviously your buff row, which is going to be right here. And then I have 3 extra rows. So I have defensives, which go up to here. I think you can fit 6 on the actual frame. I usually limit my defensives to 5, like personal defensives. Then you have extra utility, which is going to be your racial trinket and hellstone. On use trinket, if it's a equipped trinket, it'll just disappear. And then you have pots. So I'll adjust the settings temporarily just to show you how it works. So you have lights, let's just say lights potential, and then the health potion. Show it outside of instances, and if we don't have any, so those are going to be right here. So if you want to put a like on use weapon in extra utility, you can do that. I think this is only going to be enough room for 4. I mainly PvP, so I only ever need to see 3 things there. That's how you do that. And then every profile is linked to a custom resource and cast bar layout. So it's going to be a size of 18. I'm assuming it's like pixels. The height of the bar is going to always be 18 regardless of what profile you're on. These are all linked to specs, and if you ever want to change it, you just, again, resource cast bars, and then you click the icon of your spec right here, and these are going to be spec overrides. So let's say on Holy Paladin, you have your mana and then your Holy Power. That's going to be power plus resource. If you're just on Fire Mage, you don't really have a resource other than Fire Blast, but that's a spell you can also track. So you're just going to be tracking mana on Fire Mage. And then Frost Mage, it's kind of up in the air what you want to track. I'm personally tracking Icicles, even though I don't need to because Frostbolt turns into Glacial Spike. But that's an option, and say you just want to track mana on Frost Mage, you just click this. You'll take Frost Mage off, and then you'll save, and then you'll go up here and go to power, and then turn Frost Mage on there. And I think you're not going to be able to turn the power bar off completely on any spec. It's going to be a little wonky. You'll have to adjust it, but that's just how the layout is. And anything like that reskins Blizzard is going to be down here. So if you want to turn that off, extra cool features, quick draw, which works like OPI. You can do that and set that up. I personally have it off. You can have like party mode, which does this whenever you do something. You can turn that on. Quality of life has macros and stuff already pre-built in. Your aura buff reminders is going to be like your food buff, auras, poisons, and so forth. Everything else pretty standard. You might want to adjust the action bars, so I have mine set up this way. You're probably not going to like that, so adjust those as you see fit. If you want to turn them on, you can just go back to the action bars, and there is an opacity filter somewhere in here. Just look through the settings. You'll find it eventually if you want to turn them back on. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Everything's set up, ready to go. If you want to use my profile, again, the link will be in the description to my Discord, and then you can just select the World of Warcraft role, and it'll be in the UI imports channel with other add-ons such as Mini Auras, which was formerly Mini CC, S Arena Reloaded profile, which lines up with the party frames if you use my stuff. I also have my edit mode layout. You'll probably need that if you use my profile. And then you can adjust the UI scale with EUI. So you go to, where is it? That's not there. Right here, global settings, UI scale. And then you can just adjust that right there if stuff's too big or too small for you. And then I have other recommended add-ons. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, just ask me in the Discord. I don't really check YouTube, just uploading this so people have free UI to use. All right, thanks. Bye.